there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Well, nearly interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Breaks into the clear. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He shreds the tackle. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Past the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Powers through. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, down the middle, it's Bryant. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Has a path to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat block.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Now, when he's going backwards, the Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. first down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You can't hold the ball that long back in the pocket. I understand allowing the play to develop and letting something eventually get open, but you got to be aware of the pass rush. That is on the quarterback.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Incomplete. It was easy through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Dogs look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Hit as he released it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Flowers. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. It should be the last play of the quarter coming up. QB keeper all the way. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Good throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Bryant. Look at that, he's still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Second and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Right down the middle, it's Flowers. They stop it at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Toss play to the outside. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Back and forth they go. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And now to try here for the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Flowers. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. That one is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't stay in bounds.
That ball just...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and 10 now. Wants to throw it. He's looking deep again. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits.
Touchdown, Dogs. We've got a shootout here.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Punt over the middle. It's Bryant. They bring him back to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the name of the this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So now, with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal team to try to take the lead before the break. And he's got it, no problem. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Hey, it went over. That wasn't one of the strongest kicks we've seen from this guy, but he gets the favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Looking to run it. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Stanford.
The was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
ET is good, so the lead is 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Flowers. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Flowers. They bring him down after a short gain there. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks an open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown.